Welcome to Lothar's Guitar School and a tutorial on improvisation over blue bossa using scales. And let's listen to it first. The chords and the rhythm I explained in a previous lesson. Check out the link above. Or if you are too lazy for that, just use the backing track, also listed above. Blue bossa is a short 16-bar AABA form. The first 8 bars in C minor, the next 4 bars are in D flat major, and the last 4 in C minor again. And you can play the C minor pentatonic over the first 8 bars, then go to the D flat major pentatonic and back to the C minor pentatonic. I did a lesson on pentatonic improvising also. Check the link. And today we want to play diatonically over, so with 7 notes on the blue bossa scale. So what are these? So on the first chord, C minor 7. That's the key that the song is in. It's in C natural minor or in C Aeolian, and that's derived from the E flat major scale, from its relative major. And so you come to the minor scale by playing C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. That's the C natural minor scale. On the bars 9 to 12 we play the D flat major scale. Cause the chords E flat minor 7, A flat 7 and D flat major 7 are all from the key of D flat major. D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. And the last 4 bars go back to the key of C minor again. And I'll just show you now playing up and down the scale over these chords. But of course you should know the scales all across the fingerboard. So if you're not familiar with that, check out my lesson on all the 5 major scale patterns you'll ever need to know, listed above. And here are some examples. And for the D-flat major scale, so these are just some examples of the patterns. If we want to be more precise now, we play the different modes. We still play the same notes, but put a different emphasis on it. We know the scale, but now we look at it more in detail. So what's the chord tones? What are the tensions? And what are the avoid notes? And now let's look at it in detail. C minor 7, Aeolian, and the chord tones are root, minor 3rd, 5th, flat 7, tensions are 9, 11, and the flat 13 is the avoid note, which we should be careful when using. F minor 7, that's Dorian. Chord tones are root, minor 3rd, 5th, flat 7. Tensions are 9, 11, and the avoid note is different to the Aeolian, is the 13 now, and we should keep careful with using it. D minor 7 flat 5, Locrian. Chord tones are root, minor 3rd, diminished 5th, flat 7. Tensions are, well, the flat 9 is actually an avoid note, the 11 is a tension, and the flat 13 is a tension. G7 flat 9, harmonic minor on the 5th degree. The chord tones are root, major 3rd, that's the only difference to the scale before. B flat is raised to the B. So again, root, major 3rd, 5th, flat 7, that's the chord tones. The tensions are the flat 9, 11 is the avoid note, and the flat 13 or sharp 5 is the next tension. And now to the key of D flat, E flat minor 7, Dorian. Same structure than before. Root, minor 3rd, 5th, flat 7, tension 9, 11, and the 13 is the avoid note. A flat 7, Mixolydian. Root, major 3rd, 5th, flat 7. Tensions are the 9, avoid note is the 11, and the 13 is the tension. Going to D flat major 7. A Ionian. Chord tones are root, major 3rd, 5th, major 7. Tensions are 9, 11 is the avoid note, and the 13 is the next tension. So those are the scales that we can use on Blue Bossa, the modes. And of course you can play the scale from any note. Or you can play it arpeggiated. Develop interesting patterns. Use your imagination, create interesting lines. Here's an idea for an exercise using two chord tones and a passing scale tone, moving from the third to the root. And of course you can do this moving from the fifth to the third, moving from the seventh to the third, and going up and down. Use your imagination. I purposely didn't play any chromatic approaches. I'll deal with that in a later lesson, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson here on scales for blue bossa. I hope to see you soon at Lothar's Guitar School. Take care and bye-bye, and don't forget to subscribe.